In the final hours of 2025, Adil Rohan sat alone at a small tea stall, watching the world celebrate a year that had given him nothing new. His life felt stuck, predictable, and painfully repetitive. Every year he whispered the same promise: this year will be different. But every year ended exactly the same way: unfinished dreams, abandoned resolutions, and a quiet disappointment he carried alone. Adil once had dreams. He wanted to start a digital business, get fit, rebuild his confidence, and stop wasting his time. But dreams without discipline become burdens, and he had carried them for too long. On that cold evening, with fireworks echoing in the distance, Adil placed his head on the table and whispered, "Why do all my years feel the same? What am I doing wrong?" The elderly tea shop owner, Rafiq, overheard him and sat beside him. "Beta, you're asking the right question, but thinking about it the wrong way." Adil looked up, confused. Rafiq continued, "You want the year to change. But you don't want to change yourself." He wrote a sentence on a napkin and slid it toward Adil: "A new year doesn't create a new you. A new mindset does." Adil stared at the words. "What mindset?" he asked. Rafiq held up 4 fingers. "First, decide who you refuse to be anymore. Second, start one meaningful habit on day 1. Third, add one difficult challenge every month. Fourth, review your life every Sunday. If you do these 4 things, your year will transform, because you will." Something shifted inside Adil that night. He walked home quietly, holding the napkin like a key he had lost long ago. And on the morning of January 1st, 2026, he did something he had never done before: he woke up early and sat with a notebook. He didn't write unrealistic goals or long promises. He wrote one sentence: "This year, I refuse to be the man who wastes his life." Then he wrote his first habit: walk for 15 minutes every morning. The next day he repeated it. And the day after that. Slowly, the morning walks grew from 15 minutes to 20, then 30. For the first time in years, Adil began waking up with energy instead of guilt. In February, he added his first difficult challenge: no phone for 2 hours after waking up. It was harder than any physical task. His mind screamed for distraction. His hands twitched. His thoughts raced. But he held on. By the end of the month, something had changed. He felt in control of his mornings, his choices, and himself. As months passed, Adil added new habits. In April, while cleaning his room, he found an old notebook from 2019 filled with goals he never fulfilled. He flipped through page after page of broken promises. "I didn't fail because my goals were wrong," he whispered. "I failed because I was the same person trying to achieve them." That night he wrote, "Every time I upgrade myself, my life upgrades with me." By July, Adil was a different man. His discipline grew, his confidence returned, his focus sharpened, and people around him began to notice. "You look different," they said. "You speak differently. You seem happier." And he was. Not because life got easier, but because he finally took ownership of it. In October, after months of preparation, Adil launched the small digital agency he had dreamed about for years. It didn't explode overnight, but it grew steadily. Clients appreciated his consistency and clarity. Adil realized that success isn't magic, it's discipline hidden inside ordinary days. And finally, on December 31st, 2026, Adil returned to the same tea stall where the year had begun. But he wasn't the same man. His posture was firm, his eyes confident, his heart peaceful. Rafiq smiled as he approached. "So," he asked, "how was your year?" Adil took a deep breath and said, "I didn't wait for 2026 to change my life. I changed myself first, and the year followed." He handed the napkin back to Rafiq. On it, he had rewritten the words neatly: "A great year isn't something you enter. It's something you build." Fireworks lit the sky, but this time, they weren't celebrating a new year. They were celebrating a new Adil. He whispered to himself, "Your best year begins the moment you stop waiting for change, and start becoming the reason it happens." And that is how he transformed 2026 into the best year of his life, by transforming himself first.